The start of this year saw a trending story of a young Ghanaian who risked losing his investment worth over 5 million Ghana cedis into goat farming in Brekum, in a small community known as Senase in the Brong Ahafo region of Ghana. It was a sad news for a lot of us because we have been learning a lot from his channel known as Farming in Africa on YouTube, as the farm is known as Semensha Farms, which also happens to be a learning center. Fred had been granting interviews to explain what exactly the issue was, and judging from the situation, a lot of us were sad for him, and there have been several reactions on social media calling on authorities to intervene. Thankfully, the regional minister has visited the farm, and per indications, they are going to intervene on his behalf by joining with the traditional authorities over there to do something about the situation. Fred was given just 2 weeks to evacuate his goats, which are about 200. He also has another huge facility, which he is touting to be the biggest goat farm in West Africa. It would host about 10,000 goats in that community. You can imagine the employment this young man is going to create with his investment in that area. He has been there for the past 5 years, and looking at the things that has been going on, the innovations and all other things he's investing in this goat farm, you can see that a lot will happen in that community by way of job creation, affecting livelihoods, employing the locals. So it was painful when we learned that he's likely to lose his goat farm in that area. So a lot of us were calling on governments to intervene. So we were happy to see the regional minister visiting the farm, where he took her around to understand the kind of business he's operating over there, the innovation going on over there. So this is an update on the happenings around Semensha Farms in the Brong Ahafo region, where a directive was given to get all goats out in the community known as Senase, because it was a taboo to rear goats over there. Yes, we are Africans, we are bonded by traditions and culture, but in situations where we think that some of them retrogress our living, we try to do something about it. And that's exactly what Ghanaians were calling on the authorities to do. And therefore, we are excited and hoping that the regional minister's visits to the farm will bring something positive to us as long as Semensha Farms is concerned and saving these animals are concerned. The goats are expensive because he went all the way to another African country, South Africa, to bring in other breeds known as boas to multiply them in order to create a larger goat farm where people can come there to buy and also rear in their communities. It's all about employment creation, because the youth has been called upon several years to create jobs, to create businesses that will employ others to reduce the unemployment situation in the country. And therefore, it was a sad situation when we learned that a business as much as 5 million Ghana cedis was going to suffer this fate because of a taboo. And so the regional minister's visit, of course, she explained that they are going to engage the traditional authorities in order to do something about the situation. So those of us calling on the government to intervene, yes, we are getting some good news, and Society 360 will be giving updates on every single step concerning saving Semensha Farms. And finally, we hope that the farm will be saved and create the needed employment we are all looking for. So we'll be bringing you what the regional minister said in this video so that you listen for yourself. Whatever you can also do to support this young man, please do by adding your voice to the hashtag going on.
Obehu say, uko school now kwa agrika, then just say na se kwatena classroom, and I say kwatena office. You can also come to the field and let society have a feel of what you've also gone to learn. Nti ebeda wase na minim se oto asase free empanyefo bi ho na ewiase nso so amamre ne amane, you can't do away with it. And nti am say amamre ne amane na to some extent no it has caught you in the web. However, you did say ye ne empanyefo etena se na ye di anobaba ya, for something good can come out of it. Nti me nka se wadi na nanom mra so edamrika asesa wo mwa no afiri ade anso ye gidi se abra daru no baaye no ebianka ntempa o ma yasote anasese na nanom kra ya we se wo dwumade kase bi a self dwumade enye sabio enumpe nko anti no ma desua efa classroom interaction on say bono ha ye we have Wanchi Farm Institute. I be no a year more. And think I be quite teacher for me. Because for the first time I mean abridge. I mean I told you the name. I'm a many money and the technology need the kaka hono. Says an maybe. Yakwa, I am going to say I hope I say Casa Yakama. And I'm better I say I'm my GD say it will be free day. Why you know about? Yeah, what do I say? They me fair answer we are cratching. Asua ngoma na wan fa nkotena office nko se de megina wo ma me meso wafuo 31 acre asase a meso medua mango kakra na me wa buru a ene ye wo mo wafuo mu a ye twa bu na papa be ka cho be afuo ye de ya ani nti me wase na me ko ye so agree papa yi nie and desk officers agriculture department no ne ya collaborate with Ministry of Education na schools, secondary schools are around Nina, a Greek teachers and so on. They are here to organize a program for you to come and give us education. But they have many more. Who do we break? Na say they can wa ahwe bo Ibako na wo ba be free go to Ibako. Why we bo no go this is if there's any other means. But what can be say now we are in the world of science and technology. Artificial insemination. Sabi nipa kra artificial insemination. It is a more so yeah. Na na miso asa baako so ye Ghana ponchin de na pampam ye kamen say na nkwan na bomu sitie sa na bo wa nkwan na bomu so etia I was a Ghana for there ye niam ye Ghana de ni wagro na minim say cross breeding ni ade no na ni nyina mu no we appreciate and thank you.
You visited the farm, your impression so far, and what assurance do you have for our brother?
The impression so far I would say nice. Look at the environment, the kind of feed, and I don't want to use the word discipline, but how he has managed the animals, that alone, the orderliness, the neatness. I must say I love the environment. The animals are also caged. Even though they are caged, they still have their freedom because it's a large portion of land, and I believe they are able to move around, and so all that it takes for the animal to enjoy, I believe the animals are enjoying it. And the bond between the farm hands and the animals, that's one to. I heard somebody asking whether they still understand English language or they understand our bono. I believe in no time they will understand our bono. So we love that. And now you see, look around, you see somebody's cashew, you see somebody's cassava farm. I don't think there's any conflict. There's no conflict because you are keeping your animals. And therefore, because you are confined them, you don't have any issue with them. And if you're able to even collaborate with them well, they can also learn something from you, much as you also will learn something from them. So I would say so far so good. What is not good is that I wanted to see more of the animals. You get it? So that, like we said, after collaborating with an animal and maybe appeasing the system, then we could bring on board our students for this place to become a learning center. But I believe when we are able to discuss and have positive answers for an animal, I believe the place will become another viable place. Yes.
How Now we so say
Senibia. Ntina na yama na fusa no because emponche de odi omuguma bosumi mienu no mo awe ha nyina ma ha ya yi. Enti honorable ha so ye ni sadi huna na ya yese Africa nyina goat pen so pa ni. I see 2 plot of land so ne maboso nyina. I bet me a host 10,000 goats. Enti na empire. Type enti na empire. Na empire ye boni se enka experiment ne koyie na resource ne ba no na nka hana ye learning no na cheze hane de obeto na wakonya because say o person ya ayemu a ayese okọ market na wakoto market na wakoto no you even what fairly kransa na wo shase because aboa na wakoto no genetic na nye but if na betimi akoto breeding goat purposely rare for breeding.
Thank you for joining me. As usual, my name is Safako, and kindly subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.